Step into the emotional roller coaster of soccer history, where every goal, save, triumph, and tragedy leaves an indelible mark on the hearts of fans worldwide.
And then Ronaldo! That is outstanding!
In this captivating journey through the annals of the beautiful game, we'll explore 10 unforgettable moments that have stirred the deepest of emotions on and off the pitch. From the jubilant celebrations of World Cup victories to the heart-wrenching tragedies that have brought nations to their knees, each moment encapsulates the essence of soccer's universal appeal. Join us as we delve into the passion, drama, and sheer humanity that makes soccer more than just a sport. It's a tapestry of emotions that unites us all. Welcome to the most compelling, heart-rending, and exhilarating moments in soccer history. Number 10. Bobby Moore's Lap of Honor, 1966.
England on the right and West Germany.
After England won the FIFA World Cup in 1966, Captain Bobby Moore was lifted onto the shoulders of his teammates and paraded around Wembley Stadium, marking a historic moment for English football. There was still little real confidence that England would win from the English press.
Wednesday kicked off on the resumption, and the great crowd soon sensed that it was going to be a tremendous second.
Despite reminding the public that England had won 8 and drawn 1 of the 10 games against West Germany, and yet to be defeated by them.
The ball goes to Bobby Charlton.
Their greater experience at the knockout stages of the tournament might prove decisive. Home advantage might narrowly have made England the favourites, but confidence was not absolute, with the paper stating that even if Moore and his men just fail at this last touch, they have done magnificently even to reach the final in a tough, uncompromising field, a feat many of us thought beyond their capabilities. The final became one of the most iconic of all time, England eventually winning 4-2, a match of high drama, rich in excitement. 93,000 people watched the match at Wembley, with an estimated 400 million television viewers around the world. The match was won by morale and stamina. All were heroes, especially Bobby Moore and Alan Ball, who led by example. England did not possess the greatest flair, but won through by being the best prepared in the field, with the best temperament based on a functional plan. Number 09. The Munich Air Disaster, 1958. The Munich air disaster occurred on 6 February 1958 when British European Airways Flight 609 crashed on its third attempt to take off at Munich-Riem Airport in Munich, West Germany. The aircraft was carrying the Manchester United football team, nicknamed the Busby Babes, along with supporters and journalists. There were 44 people on board, 20 of whom died at the scene. The injured, some unconscious, were taken to Munich's Rechts der Isar Hospital, where 3 more died, resulting in 23 fatalities with 21 survivors. United were aiming to become the 3rd club to win 3 successive Football League titles, and they were 6 points behind league leaders Wolverhampton Wanderers, with 14 games still to play. They also held the FA Charity Shield and had just advanced into their 2nd successive European Cup semi-finals. The team had not been beaten for 11 matches. The crash not only derailed the team's title ambitions that year, but also destroyed the nucleus of what promised to be one of the greatest generations of players in English football history. It took 10 years for the club to recover after the tragedy. Busby rebuilt the team and won the European Cup in 1968 with a new generation of babes. Number 08. The Hillsborough disaster was a fatal crowd crush at a football match at Hillsborough Stadium in Sheffield, South Yorkshire, England, on 15th April 1989. It occurred during an FA Cup semi-final between Liverpool and Nottingham Forest in the 2 standing-only central pens within the Leppings Lane stand, allocated to Liverpool supporters. Shortly before kick-off, Police Match Commander David Duckenfield ordered Exit Gate C to be opened in an attempt to ease crowding. This led to an influx of supporters entering the pens. This resulted in overcrowding of those pens and the crush, with 97 deaths and 766 injuries. It was the highest death toll in British sporting history. 94 people died on the day. Another person died in hospital days later. In July 2021, A coroner ruled that Andrew Devine, who died 32 years later,
It's been a black day for football. On a sunny afternoon at Hillsborough, Sheffield, no fewer than 93 football supporters died in the most tragic accident for the sport ever in this country.
the match was abandoned and restaged at Old Trafford in Manchester on 7th May 1989. Liverpool won and went on to win that season's FA Cup. Number 07, Fabrice Muamba's collapse, 2012. Bolton Wanderers midfielder. Fabrice Muamba suffered a cardiac arrest during an FA Cup match against Tottenham Hotspur, prompting emotional reactions from players, fans, and the global soccer community. Muamba began his career in 2002, joining Arsenal's Youth Academy. After 3 years, he turned professional in 2005. He made his debut for Arsenal in the League Cup, but played only one other professional match for the club. Following a loan spell with Birmingham City, he made the move permanent in 2007. He stayed with Birmingham City for one additional year and left after making more than 70 appearances and making his England under-21 debut while with the team. He joined Bolton Wanderers in 2008. In March 2012, Muamba suffered a cardiac arrest during a televised FA Cup match between Bolton and Tottenham Hotspur, from which he recovered despite his heart having stopped for 78 minutes. Following medical advice, he announced his retirement from professional football in August 2012. He later completed a degree in sports journalism before making a return to football as a youth coach. Number 06, Barcelona's comeback against PSG, 2017. Arguably, the greatest comeback has been the one made by FC Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain.
Can get picked up, particularly if they leave the two centre-half isolated.
We'll see you next at halftime. Your match commentators now, Martin Tyler and Stuart Robson.
With the score tied at 5-5, tension fills the air as Lionel Messi lines up a free kick. The Paris Saint-Germain defense holds firm, but Marc-André ter Stegen's incredible save keeps Barcelona's hopes alive. Neymar's clever free kick finds Sergi Roberto, whose outstretched leg meets the ball in a stunning finish, sending the crowd into frenzy. Number 05, Andrés Iniesta's World Cup winning goal, 2010. The stage was set for history to unfold as Spain faced the Netherlands in the 2010 FIFA World Cup final. With the score deadlocked in extra time, tension gripped the stadium. Then, in a moment of sheer brilliance, Andrés Iniesta seized the opportunity. As the ball fell to his feet, he unleashed a thunderous strike into the bottom corner, past the outstretched arms of the Dutch goalkeeper. Number 04, Leicester City's Premier League title, 2016. In 2016, Leicester City defied all odds, emerging as the unlikeliest champions in Premier League history. With a squad largely composed of undervalued players and a modest budget compared to football giants, their triumph was nothing short of miraculous. Against the backdrop of intense competition, Leicester's remarkable journey captured the imagination of football fans worldwide. The emotional resonance of their victory lay not only in the sheer improbability of their success, but also in the collective spirit and unwavering determination displayed by every player. As the final whistle blew, Leicester's triumph wasn't just a victory for the team, it was a triumph of belief, resilience, and the enduring power of the human spirit in the face of adversity. It's a story that continues to inspire, reminding us all that dreams, no matter how improbable, are always worth pursuing. Number 03, that celebration of Diego Maradona at the 1994 World Cup. Aged 33, Maradona represented Argentina at his 4th World Cup in 1994. His start to the tournament was electric, playing an influential role as Argentina won its first 2 group matches. In the 4-0 win over Greece, Maradona scored a fantastic goal before celebrating by running to a camera and eyes bulging, screaming down the lens. By this stage in his life, he had already faced drug addiction. After Argentina's next match against Nigeria, it was a sad end to a decorated career, but in a way, the drama was fitting. This was a player who was never going to go quietly. Number 02, Lionel Messi shares emotional moment at FIFA World Cup glory. Lionel Messi basked in glory as Argentina defeated France at the Lusail Stadium on Sunday to win the FIFA World Cup 2022 final. The Argentine captain claimed the only trophy left for his cabinet and did it in a tight contested match. Messi first gave Argentina the lead in the 23rd minute via a penalty after Angel Di Maria was fouled in the French box. Then a quick counter saw Di Maria make it 2-0 for Argentina in the 36th minute. With the CONMEBOL side cruising to victory, Kylian Mbappe changed the entire scenario with 2 goals, 80th and 81st minute in 97 seconds to make it 2-2. In extra time, with both sides seeking a winner, Messi scored in the 108th minute to make it 3-2 for Argentina. But Mbappe struck once more in the 118th minute to complete his hat-trick and to level proceedings once more. With the score reading at 3-3 in the end of extra time, the match entered penalties, where Emiliano Martinez came out on top. The Aston Villa goalkeeper denied Aurelien Tchouaméni and Kingsley Coman as Argentina grabbed a 4-2 win in the shootout. After the match, Messi could be seen with his family. His children rushed to him minutes after the end of the penalty shootout. They were with him along with his wife for much of the duration of time that the beaming Argentine players spent on the pitch after the match. Number 01. Cristiano Ronaldo, December 10th, 2022, out of the World Cup. Cristiano Ronaldo tried to forget his sorrows throughout 2022 by achieving his dream with Portugal in the Qatar 2022 World Cup. But Ronaldo found himself living a repeated scene with Portugal with the start of his team's career in the World Cup knockout stages, as Portugal coach Fernando Santos made Ronaldo sit on the bench against Switzerland and Morocco, respectively. On the 10th of December, Portugal suffered a loss against Morocco, which eliminated Ronaldo's comrades from the tournament. As soon as the final whistle was blown, Ronaldo left the match stadium after his dream evaporated to fail to cohesion and crying in front of the cameras in his possible last World Cup appearance. Thanks for tuning in to Kickflicker. Those were the top 10 emotional moments in soccer history. Don't forget to subscribe and share your own experiences in the comments below.